Yes. Last session, we discussed about the difference of creating a variable with and without using var keyword. Today, we'll go a little further and we'll see how to make a function return value. So, add a new file. Right click, add new item, HTML page. Demo.js 13.html. Now, first we write script type equal to text oblique JavaScript. In that, I'll write function F1. Then, what exactly you need is uh, here where A equals to path int of prompt enter first value. Both I'm doing. Prompt will accept value, parsint will convert that value and puts into A. B equal to parsint of prompt enter second value. Second variable, and both are created by keyword, so they are local variables to function. At C equals A plus B, return C. Here I write a result equal to F1. So it will call F1, inputs values, calculates, returns answer into result. Then I write document dot write sum is plus result. That's it. Execute the code. Right click on 13, view in browser. One 25, 500. Okay, 625. Or else, or else, instead of writing two statements, direct here itself you can call a function. Here itself. Here. We studied about function. Sorry, in C sharp, we studied about method cascading. You can write function cascading in Java. How would you do? Okay, I'll just show you that part. Comment this code and direct your document dot write sum is plus f. Now run the code. One 18, 290, 4 not. Here through result we displayed, here direct function we call. Okay. There is an approach where we can have even parameter passing. This is only return value. Add new file. Add new item. Demo.js 14. Then first you have to write script type equal to text oblique JavaScript function f1 x comma y. These are called formal parameters, receiving parameters. Then you say a equal to parse int of prompt, enter first value. B equal to parse int of prompt, enter second value. Then C equal f1 a comma b as parameters. A, B are original parameters, or you call sending parameters. X, Y are receiving parameters. Simply return the value. X plus Y. Answer is stored in C. Display that. Document dot write sum of two values is plus over. Execute this code. 14. View in browser. Color block 178, 877, 1050. Another approach. First example, we learn importance of return keyword. Since answer was stored in local variable and that variable is declared with var keyword, hence we have returned that value, calculated value. Here I have sent AB as parameter, that AB xy has received, and that xy we calculated returns the result into C, and that C I used for displaying. One more part. Exactly same way, there is another concept in JavaScript. Add new item, HTML page, demo.js 15. And here we learn now what is called anonymous function, or what is called nameless function. JavaScript supports that. And how do you create? What are the rules of creating anonymous function? So first, as usual, script block, text oblique JavaScript. Then you can use var r some variable is equal to, direct you should write function x comma y as parameter. Interesting thing is you don't have name for the function. As here after function you have written function name. Here I have written function keyword but not function name, and I have attached parameters to it. And I simply say return x plus y. As usual, input statements I'll copy from here. Same statement. Input. Same. Copy. Now okay, paste here. First value, second value, AB. Now you have to call the function. But problem is you don't have the what do you call the function name. So you can say sum of values is There is no function name. If there is function name, I would have called f1. Then I would have sent a comma b as parameters. But now as there is no function name, we have a rule. This function which is not provided by any name, you have assigned it to a variable called r. So use r to call a function, r of a comma b. Yes. Run the code and you can see a difference. Right click, view in browser. 455, 955, 1040. That is how we can use anonymous functions, or you can call nameless functions. Okay, now there is another topic that we learn for comparison. Add new item, demo.js16.html. Now here, interesting part of this topic is we have a comparison actually. Script type equal to text oblique JavaScript. Close. Now I write where a equals 19. This is one variable a containing 19 as value. Then I do one thing again. Where b equals same 19 but in double quotes. Both are containing 19. One is direct in the form of value. The other I placed in double quotes, so it represents or it works like string. 19 works like what? String. One direct, one string. Now, difference what we learn is here. I say document.write a equal to b. A equals to b. Again, I write document. First, you want to see this. How does it respond? Because I'm using equal to operator. 16. View in browser. True. Okay. Answer is true. Okay. Another part. Now I say document.write break line. Result is equal to plus a equal to b. A equals to b. Now again come back. Refresh. Then also true. Then also true. One I have written directly, one I have written with result as statement attached to it. Okay. Again, document.write break line. Now again I say document.write a triple equal to b. Triple equal to b. Run the code. Now it will return false. Why? This makes a difference. Single assignment is used for storing value, to assign a value, single equal to. Double equal to is to compare value, compare value, double equal to. And triple equal to is used to compare data types of those values. Data types of those values. First is integer, second is string. Hence, they are not equal. Returns answer as false. So difference of which operators now? Three operators. Assignment, relational, and data type comparison. Assignment purpose to store value. And double equal to, that is called equal to operator for comparing reference. Triple equal to for comparing data types. Okay, three statements. Same way, now we will learn a difference between three types of variables. Three types. Let's see that. Right click, add new item, demo.js 17.html. Okay, first script type equal to text public JavaScript. One function F1. Yes, F1. And now remember two things. You can have a declaration of variable in JavaScript in three ways. Now I added one more, three. I initialized two, with where, without where. Now I'm adding one more. What are they? First, variable can be declared by using a keyword called let I equals to 1, I less than or equal to 3, I plus than. Document write I plus break line, semicolon. Right? First we'll see whether this is, and call the function F1. Okay, let's see the execution. Demo.js 17. Yes, 1, 2, 3. It's working. Finally, when you come out of for loop, I value will remain 4. So I'll try to know that value. Document dot write out of for loop. I value is plus I plus break line. Here, in for loop, I value is plus I. Okay, see the difference. Come back, execute. In for loop, I value 1, in for loop, I value 2, in for loop, I value 3. But out of for loop, I value, it doesn't print. So let make your variable work within for loop, not outside for loop. This you want. This doesn't work. So out of for loop it is not working. So obviously it makes no sense trying for the same out of function. Out of for loop itself it is not working. So obviously it makes no point if I try to use this Out of what function? It is also error. Okay. Second scenario. For var j equal to 1, j less than or equal to 3, j document dot in for loop j value is plus j plus breakline. Yes. Document dot write of for loop j value is plus j plus breakline. Okay. Run the code. In for loop, j value is 1, j value is 2, j value is 3. Out of for loop, j value is 4. It's working. It means if you declare a variable with var keyword in for loop, it works within for loop, even it works outside for loop, but not outside function. Same way, third case, k equal to 1, k less than or equal to 3, k plus plus. Document dot write in for loop k value is plus I plus break line. Again, document dot write out of for loop k value is plus k, it is not I, k plus k plus break line. Then same thing, out of function f1, out of function f1 k value is, k value is, go for it. K value inside for loop 1 2 3, out of for loop k value is 4, out of function f1 k value is 4. It means if you create a variable without var, without let keyword, then that variable was global. Within for loop it works, within function it works, outside function also it works. Let works variable only within for loop, not out of for loop. Var declares variable that would work within for loop, out of for loop. And if you create a variable without those keywords, then it works within for loop, within even at within for loop, out of function. It's like global now. Throughout the JavaScript, that code will be executed. Let will create a variable and will work within for loop. Within the for loop it works. You cannot use I out of for loop. Can't see what is the value of I after for loop. Not possible. But if I create a variable with var, it can be used in for loop. It can be used out of for loop. Here I tried, but I didn't get the value here. That's what let declares variable to work within for loop, within that block. Do you understand? Hmm. Yeah, all basics are over. Next topic will be event handling in JavaScript. That will be our topic. How to handle events. We'll see first one simple architecture so that you can know what exactly the process is. What is an event? It is nothing but execution of code. Execution of code. Based on what? Action performed by a user. Action performed by a user. When? Obviously at runtime. Execution of code itself means runtime. On what? Action performed by user. A simple example I'll give you so that you understand what is the meaning of it. So comparison you can do comparison. For example, say I have a volleyball in my hand. Volleyball. First, what I do? Let's say it is a football. Anything. Say it is a football. Anything I'm saying. For your understanding, I'm saying. So that comparison you can do. And you can easily understand what exactly you are trying to do with that. So assume that I have a football in my hand. What I will do? I'll first throw that ball in air. I'll throw that ball in air. So throwing a ball in air is is what? Execution. Execution. Ah, action performed now. So ball is in air. Now what all I can do? What all I can do to that ball? Yes, if I want, I can catch that ball again, or I can play that ball with my foot, or I can play that ball with my head, or I can play that ball with my knee. These are all what? Actions applied on that ball. Actions. Will you do all? Will you do all? No, any one. If I'm hitting that ball with the head, obviously it's not with my hands, it's not with my knee, it's not with my foot. Only one action at a time. Only one action at a time, not all. Here, in our example of JavaScript, what are actions? Action can be on keyboard, action can be on mouse, action can be on tags, element tags. Hope you remember elements, those all which are in angle bracket, element. How would you do? What's the process? As I already said you, we are going to apply them on, we are going to apply them on what? On different points. But what is executed is code. Code. Which code? The one which is applied in functions. The one which is applied in function. Hmm. Okay. How do you link? How do you link them? Simple. Link can like largest function, but the ball. Hmm. So here function is executed. Here I say function is executed. Trans. Here is executed. How? On what basis? Obviously, it is through HTML element. It is through what? HTML element. HTML element. Event ray. Okay, this is second part. HTML element event ray. Then we are going to apply the action. Action performed on mouse, keyboard, etc. Whatever. Action performed on various things. Mouse, keyboard, where element actors. What are all these? Link all of them. Process goes event raised, code is executed. That is what the task is we are going to study under event handling. And we will see all the events. And I'll show you old technique, new technique, all things. But preferred always to go with new mechanism to handle the event. New mechanism to handle the event. We should not go for old technique to handle. Okay, that's it. Tomorrow's class में